Every day, we navigate the world by reading instructions and following rules. Stop at a red light, push a door to open it, keep off the grass. We process these commands without a second thought. But imagine you are walking down the street and come across a sign that says, "Ignore this sign." Try to follow that instruction. To know what the sign says, you have to read it. By reading it, you are paying attention to it. You have already failed to ignore it. Now try to do the opposite. You walk right past it, keeping your eyes forward, completely ignoring it. By doing exactly what the text commands, you are successfully obeying the sign. 4 simple words arranged in a specific order create an instruction that cannot be followed. If you obey it, you break it. If you break it, you obey it. We might expect a physical sign on a street corner to be silly, but surely a computer, a machine built entirely on strict logic and absolute facts, could sort this out. Let's give an artificial intelligence a single self-evaluating sentence to process. The screen reads, "This sentence is wrong." Watch how the computer tries to solve this. First, it assumes the statement is right. But if the statement is correct in claiming that it is wrong, then the sentence itself must be incorrect. So the computer tries the other path. It assumes the statement is wrong. But if the sentence is wrong about being wrong, then it is actually telling the truth, which makes it right. A machine designed to process billions of calculations a second freezes. It cannot determine the truth of a sentence that points right back at itself. We don't need metal signs or computer code to get trapped like this. It happens in everyday human speech, using the simple act of telling a lie. Imagine a person sitting across from you who makes a very specific confession. They say, "I am lying right now." If they are telling you the truth about lying, then they are actively telling a lie. But if they are lying about lying, then their confession is actually an honest statement. In this specific phrasing, truth and falsehood collide. They completely cancel each other out, leaving a sentence that is somehow both, or maybe neither. The street sign, the computer terminal, and the lying man all share the exact same structural glitch. They refer to themselves to flip their own meaning. This diagram illustrates the glitch. 2 states, true and false, are connected by an endless circle of arrows. Evaluate the statement as true, and logic forces you directly into the false box. Because it is false, logic pushes you right back into true. We call this endless cycle a paradox. It happens when perfectly valid rules create a puzzle that actively breaks those same rules. To see a paradox put to the ultimate test, we can look at a very famous children's story. We all know the magical rule governing the wooden puppet, Pinocchio. If he tells a lie, his wooden nose physically extends and grows longer. If he tells the truth, his nose remains exactly the same. Now, imagine Pinocchio looks at you and says, "My nose will grow now." Those 6 simple words are enough to break the strict logic of his entire universe. This flowchart tracks exactly what happens to Pinocchio. We start with his statement, "My nose will grow now," and test the true branch first. If his statement is true, the rules of his universe dictate that his nose should stay its normal, short length. But look at the outcome. Because his nose stayed the same, his prediction that it would grow was a lie. The logic loops us directly over to the false path. So let's test that second path. If we assume his statement was a lie from the beginning, the magic triggers and his nose grows long. But here is the final count. Because his nose grew, his prediction was actually accurate. His lie was the truth, pushing the diagram into an infinite spin. Language is a precise tool we use to describe reality. Yet, as Pinocchio shows us, words can be arranged to create a problem with no answer. It leaves you wondering what you would do if the puppet